Hello, who's ever there? Kyle, it's not a he, it's a she. Hello, who's ever there? Hey, Lance, how are you? Looks like everything's working now. So let's get some cars here. Oh. So what's going on, Lance? This is one of those nights where everything technology-wise is being difficult. I wanted to try out some new software tonight, but that does not seem to be working at the moment. So I have not touched this car since last Saturday. So I think I got a little bit of work to do on this thing before we get it ready to ship out for tomorrow night. Oh, how'd you do, Lance? How'd you do with your playoff game, Lance? Alright. So let's get these tires off. We're going to take off the tires. Hey, Kyle, yes, I did get a haircut. Well, congratulations against the #1. So would that make you #1 now, Lance? I mean, you're on a roll here. You're winning everything. So I guess there was a lot of rain up there in Sinking Springs. We didn't really get a lot down here in Boyertown. I mean, it rained a little bit, but not that bad. But from what I saw on Ultimate's post, that track looked pretty damp. It was moist. All right. Hey, Joe. Corning, New York. So this is Boyertown, Pennsylvania. So you're probably another oval and mud boss guy. So that's what we're doing today, getting the 12T ready. I have one. I only got that aren't mine. And that SR10 that we're working on, our Project SR10. So we got Pete Ludwig's here. We got yours. Oh wait, we got yours too down there too on the floor, Kyle. I'm running out of space for cars. But I got a shelf. Alright. Let's put this puppy up and see if anything's bent. So I don't know. I mean, tomorrow it doesn't look like the rain's going to be too bad. So wait, we got Kyle Horning and Cindy Horning. What, did you learn how to change the name? So let's see here. What do we got here? What do we got? All right. That one's pretty loose. That's floppy. So doesn't seem like anything's too bent. So that should be good enough. No, it's double elimination. I'm reading yours, Lance. So tomorrow we play the #2 seed or #5 seed. If we win, we make it to the championship. Well, congratulations. Good luck. So I guess you won't be at the racetrack tomorrow night, huh? You were in New York yesterday. Yeah, what were you doing yesterday? Why, Kyle, why didn't you make it out to White Rose? Did you go to another track? Was this big car racing? Okay. How'd you do? One thing I always do is hate lining up these bottom shock holes. Oh, the Pheasant Land. It's not looking good on the rain side. I think they're calling for an 80% chance on Sunday, so it doesn't look good. Park Lane's supposed to road race that day, but it doesn't look good, so they'll probably fall back to their rain date of the 23rd. So I was thinking today maybe I should go back up to White Rose and run the on-road cars there. You went to Super Dirt Car Series. How was that, Kyle? How long of a drive was that? I need a better stand than just 2 tires, I think. I mean, everything there seems pretty floppy. I think we're okay there. Nothing bent. That's all I'm doing, is I'm checking to make sure nothing's bent. We're going to pull the bearings out of the hubs too. And then we're going to do some tearing down of other cars. So Kyle, how's it feel to go a whole week with no RC car racing? Two hours, 15 minutes. Yes, it is me. It's Skunk Boss. Just me. I'm just working. I was trying to do some new deals with streaming, but technology is against me. I installed OBS onto the PC and I was trying to run that, but for some reason it was locking me out of YouTube. So I wanted to try playing with the multi-camera setup, so we'll get it figured out. It'll be pretty cool when it's done. We even got a fancy light now. Does everything sound okay? I imagine it does. It sounded okay when I listened to it. It's like a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I was pretty set today not to race, and it felt pretty good. Felt like a lot less stress. Alright, so let's see here. This is always the one. That right rear is always the one that's always finicky. I mean, it's not too terrible, but I mean, what would you do, Lance? What do you do? What do you do for car prep, Lance? I mean, you're the winningest guy right now, so thank you, Skunk. Thank you, Kyle. I mean, right now, Lance is winning everything he sees. So, what do you do for prep, Lance? There we go. Pull out that pen. How's that look? Looks okay. Alright, so let's just pull. That's the wrong wrench. What do you do for what? For car prep, to get your cars ready. Tires, more tires. Yes, well, we know how you win, but how do you check your car? What do you do to go over it? Let's put that there. Tires, more tires, yes. Oh, I put these things here somewhere today. There they are. He doesn't. Yeah, he probably hands that off to one of the underlings on his team. We don't have those. One of the things I found last year, these things get dust inside of them and then it just starts to bind up. Blow your axle every now and then, guys. Oh, we don't want it tight, Skunk. That's what I'm trying not to do, to get it untight. I want to make sure everything's loose and sloppy. If those pins are bent, it ain't gonna go. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. How's that one look now? That's getting sloppy. Yeah, that's pretty sloppy now. I like that. That's what I'm doing here. Usually I find like if you just let them hang, you can see whether or not something's bent last. I don't really rip them out unless there's some kind of binding. Or we're doing a clean the transmission, fresh oil, no grease. No, we're not going that far today. We're gonna pull the hub bearings and that's about it. We got some other cars to look at. Alright, let's see here. Is it floppy? Yeah, that's pretty floppy. Alright, now, where did my bolt go? It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. It says I can put Lance in timeout, and I'm pretty tempted. Kyle, he's too old to be put into timeout. Man, Lance, you don't get a break for these guys. They're just jealous because you win all the time. Yeah, I mean, at places where I call when I don't have to run the rear bumper, yes, we will take it off because that's a lot of rear weight. Lance knows about that. He runs at the factory and they don't allow bumpers there. But every other track we run at, we gotta have a rear bumper. They all say it's for safety and for insurance reasons, so we kind of, yeah, can't do much about it. Here we go. That one's pretty floppy, so I think we're okay. And I believe we had it right there. I hear somebody meowing, and it's not me. Must be one of those damn cats. The sprint car looks better here than at your house. I was going to say the opposite. It looks better at your house than it does at mine. That is a nice driving car, though, Kyle. I did like driving it. And the big tracks, I mean, you ought to bring it up to Ultimate and try it there, see how it runs. Or did you? I forget. Here we go. Let's listen. Listen to your shocks. The shock whisperer. You will go up and down nice and smoothly. Yes, you will. Come on. Come on, little shock. I'm going to listen to what they have to say. They have nothing to say. Which, that's the way it should be. Hey, Cage. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you do run 2 classes. I mean, you could, you know, every other week. Well, you run it at RJ's though, don't you? We're just going to do a quick clean on this thing. Nothing fancy. I had bigger ambition for this car this week. I was going to tear it all down, but that just didn't happen. Last night at White Rose, that was a long haul, it felt like. So going out there was a long haul. There was a lot of traffic, but coming back wasn't bad. If the marshal wants to reach inside the car, they deserve to get back. They should flip it over from the side where, not where the motor is. Oh, Lance. I wish you talked to me like you talk to your shocks. I'll remember that, Kyle. Next time we're in the car. Kyle, you're driving really well. Kyle, don't forget to swerve. Don't follow too close. Don't forget, look in your mirror. You don't want to get hit again. How's the rental car going, Kyle? When's your other car going to be back? I just saw a cat come in here. There we go. Rub-a-dub-dub. Alright, let's see. Don't look like there's any cracks on our bell crank, so that's a positive. No cracks on the bell crank. We don't have a motor in here. Probably gonna need that. We're going there for a spur. A 90. Alright, we'll take it out tomorrow and blow it off with compressed air. Oh, you don't catch the live. I have a box full of 10 mystery RC cars. Do you want it? I kind of do. Can we get a picture of it and see what's in there? I think Aaron, Kyle, and Brando need to go to Jersey for the Summer Nationals. I'm going to be a pain in the neck about this. Yes, you are. You really are a pain, skunk. Next week is prepared for paint tomorrow. Oh, okay. So that's not bad. That's moving along. Skunk, that's what, the 29th? There's something else going on the 29th. There's the very first inaugural race for Park Lane on the off-road track. And then White Rose is having a really big shindig on their paved asphalt. Maybe you should go to White Rose. Just saying, Skunk. Maybe if you're coming down here, just go out to York and go to White Rose and race with us there. Or, you know, maybe go off-road racing with me. We best pull this spur gear while we're here. Time to pull the spur. Alright, Kyle, what spur gear should I put on here for tomorrow, you think? Nothing's been working that usually I've been running, so I don't know. So I think I might go back to that 8619 and see how that goes. Come on, there you go. Alright, there you go. Luck of the draw. Pulled an 86. Kyle will be at Port Royal watching 410 and super late models that day. Yes, 28th to 29th. They're playing for Jersey every year. Playing in dirt is more fun than concrete. Well, what about asphalt? It's asphalt. It's not concrete. I mean, might choose the option of dirt. But in our 12Ds, I've been doing really good up there. And my super stock's been really good up there. Master 10 was actually better last night, Kyle. So what I did do it the other week before I didn't run it again, and actually helped. So I'm happy with that. It just lost that radical looseness, and now it's got a little bit of a push, but I think I can get that little bit of a push out. But you know, it's an SR10. Take a little bit of push out, it gets a lot of loose. So we're getting up there. Might be able to run with Davey soon. Tom, he's getting good too. I mean, he looked really good out there in his SR10, so he might be able to have a shot at Davey soon. Grind? What? You mean a hoagie? A grinder? A hoagie? You're gonna buy a hoagie? Are you gonna go to John's and get us the best cheesesteaks in town? Well, actually, the country. That's right across the street in Philly. Across that Delaware. We all were pretty happy with those cheesesteaks that day, so. John's in Philly. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a, how many racers were there last year at Hoagland's? All right, so that's in. Let's all right. Let's go back to what we took off and put back on and take it off again, and we'll get some bearings out. Should check this too. Yep, that's fine. All right. I know, you said the pork was better. I'd probably get that next time if I'm ever down that way. It's not looking too likely anytime soon, though. Pull these pins out. Yeah, there were lots. It was huge. So, I don't know. I think Klaus went there last year. Didn't Oval RC go, Skunk? Probably a good idea we did that. The bearing shield came off of it. Alright, let's knife. X-Acto knife. Well, Kyle, just bring them out. Start working out while I am. Here's one of the seals. Here's bearing. Let's check. Feels smooth. Drop it in there. Plunk. Pull off another seal. Plunk. Feels a-okay. Alright, let's just put these bolts back in there so we know where they go. Throw that there. Put that on there. There. Alright, let's get to the front. We'll take the front apart. You're coming to Pheasantland almost 7 hours away. You guys could do the hour. Yes. Mark was there. He did my channel entry last year. That's right. Yeah, but we had so many other plans for that day. Oh, that's the thing. We got so many other tracks we were going to go to that day. Hoagland's wasn't even really a thought. I mean, like to get to Hoagland's, but never been there before. I don't know, Kyle. You determine this. Kyle, well, you're going racing. We'll talk to Brandon. If Brandon says he's going to go, then maybe we'll think about it. But I really hate to miss those other 2 races. Because Kyle, wait, are you going to White Rose, or are you going to be going to a real race? So you're going to Port Royal on the same day as White Rose then? Huh. I thought you were going to that one too. I guess if I go there, I don't know, be alone. Hold out the pins. Drop that in there. Goes the bearing. Slip this pin there. So do we still have a whole farthing on here from New York? Where do you race out up there? Underground? Yeah, I think when we went to Underground, we didn't have to have our bumpers on there. Oh, LCRC has the meltdown. Well, I think we were planning on going to LCRC for the August show. Oof, that bearing seal was a little torn up. Bearing seal. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's see, that bearing feels pretty good. Put that there so we don't lose the lug nut. We'll put it in the toolbox. Remember, I put the lug nut in the toolbox, so remind me tomorrow when I forget where I put it. Let's see. That bearing feels pretty good too. All right, one more side. Pull. Let's see. That looks pretty straight. No bend there. Hey TJ. I'm putting them into a glass jar. I'll show you what I'm putting them in next. I'm going to put some denatured alcohol in there and let them sit overnight. And then tomorrow morning I'll blow them out and oil them and I'll put them back in. It's just I'm doing the hub bearings. I didn't tear the rear part yet, so I'm not going to do that tonight. Back in. All right, there we go. All right. Come on, bearing seal. You would like to come off. Go. That one's pretty smooth. feels pretty good. Feels nice and smooth. Let's drop that in there. There you go. Denatured alcohol. Put that in there. Let them soak overnight. And when you come back, you'll have nice brown water. It'll be awesome. Alright, we're going to put this out of the way for now because it stinks, and I'll take it outside then. What else? Oh, shoot. Most important thing, we got to strip this car down and get the transponder. Alright, night skunk. This bottle's getting really floppy. Transponder out. Come on. So Kyle, did you get motivated to work on those shocks? Is there anybody else working on anything? Working on their cars? This stupid car. Yeah, I don't know, Kyle. Whatever I did to this car yesterday just did not work. So I talked to Joe about it, so maybe it's the springs. I don't know how your car runs so well with those springs the way they are. Because you know, it shouldn't. So I'm gonna have to change those. This car is gonna need a little bit more work later on, but that's not the priority right now. You just did one shock, there you go. Did you use your vacuum pump on it? Come on. That one's done. All right. So this roller, she's good for now. That's this one. So Kyle, last night I was driving my indoor car. I put the setup on and it didn't work too good in the first heat. So I went to this one here and I stole the camber settings off it, reset the camber. Went out there, really see the lean on this car. Went out there, ran the second heat, and whatever camber settings I put in from this car to mine, even though it should be the same setup, my God, I would roll it through the corner, and as soon as I would touch that throttle, man, that thing just went straight. That car was a bear. Did not like driving that car. So then I thrashed and I put this one back together, put a motor in it, and I'll put tires on it. But I'll show you in a second the number. You look at the number it did on that right front. My God, it destroyed it. So I guess that's my new left front. Ah, come on, you son of a gun. Have no fear. Magnets here. Alright, so there we go. I'm gonna have to get a new set of these tires, and I've only got 3 races on them. And this right front is total. Whew. I'm not even sure if it's not through. Cadillac was a hot. I couldn't have taken your car, Kyle, because I don't have a controller. But that's fine. I didn't need to bring 5 cars for one person running 3 classes. I mean, oh my God. It was a lot of work last night because there weren't really that many people there. So, racing happened fast and furious. I only wound up having to marshal once because just the way it worked out, I was always up when it was my turn to marshal. And Davies lost the mini mud boss, the SK mod. He lost that to some guy I haven't seen up there before. So Davies was not too happy. And then he was coming to me for help with his super stock. You know he's getting desperate now. It was a good night. It was really hot up there, though. But this car ran like a champ. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go through and remeasure everything and make sure I got those shocks built right and change the springs. I don't know how the springs that you're using on yours, Kyle, are working. I just don't. Even Joe said that shouldn't work, but it does. So your car runs great up there. So I don't know. What did you do to it? Do you remember? So we got strip motors out of these things because we're probably going to need them. Let's see here. All right. Just looking and checking out the commutator. Oh, yep, still looks nice and clean, so. Kyle, I'm guessing you would say, don't clean it, don't do anything. Come on. There we go. We'll just oil it. Put it away. Good. Nice and tight. Let's see what we got here. Here's the motor that you ran the other week, Kyle. This one ran pretty good. Just leave that one alone. Yeah, I'm not going to spray out with air right now. The air compressor's outside and I don't feel like being that noisy. Let's see. This one doesn't look bad. Oh, what do we got going on here on Facebook? Kyle, go to Facebook. Like, there's a weird post from Ultimate that just says, really? And Carrie saying, simply amazing. Lance going, what? Then Zach Swanser asking Lance, what did you do, Lance? Lance, what did you do? Oh, I posted up there about the leak about the new Slash with the brushless. Ed had an answer for something there. Okay. So I'd say that's faster than a 13.5. I don't know. The new motor that's coming in it. You seen that too, Kyle? What is it about? What did we do, Kyle? Alright, let's put Pete's body back on. That's right, he has Pete's Velcro. I heard something ping around. Yeah, I don't know either. Alright, so we don't need those for a while. Alright, I guess we can drop this motor in here. Oh, now I know it fell. I left the screw in for the motor. It must have fell out, so I'll have to look for that. Oh, we didn't take apart the rear hub yet, so we still got to do that. I'm very distracted for the day. That's because I'm talking. We need a pinion gear. We need a 19. There we go. Set our mesh. And Kyle, do you think you're going to go to White Rose this Wednesday? Or are you still really enjoying your break? Yeah, it's a little loose. That's a better. That's more better. Alright, let's grab the fan off of this one. Probably Wednesday, okay. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'd like to get up there again, but we'll see. I mean, let's see how this weekend goes. So, I mean, you know, if I'm up there again on Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to want to drive up again on Wednesday, considering that we're going to be having to go up there on the 22nd. Kyle, what do you think? Do you want to do the on-road race? The endurance race? I'm sure it's going to be fun. fan up. Plug the fan in. Red to red, black to black. There we go. Maybe? I think you should. It'll be fun. I mean, you know, by the end of it, I mean, you guys will be road races by then. 2.5 hours straight of driving it to Maya. Yeah, it'll be fine. Hopefully Mark will be at the track this week and we can talk to him on Tuesday night about that. So I really think we need to get 3 people per team. Who all's on here? Everybody check in. Say hey. What are all you people doing? I mean, figure, well, Mark did this the other week where he built a whole car in one night. I'm like, you know, that's not a bad idea. Just, you know, a lot of times we're working on these cars and it's like, well, just hop online and do it on video. Sure beats editing it if you go live. Is Brandon going? I don't know. He seemed intrigued, but you know, Brandon's really busy right now, so I don't know if he's going to have time to do it. But I'll ask him. He seemed intrigued. He does like to turn right sometimes. Sometimes even on ovals. There is Brandon. I think you should call Brandon. Get him to come online. Tell him he needs to work on his car. I'll blow that out while we're at it. Goes in and out nicely. Pull those seals off. See, I forgot to do this. I was so busy talking, I forgot I still needed to do one more corner of this car. Seal. You're eating cereal. What kind of cereal are you eating, TJ? What cereal does TJ eat at 10 o'clock at night? You have a 2-hole piston shortage. I understand the pain of that. I've had that before. Just stir them around a little bit. Stir, stir, stir. You know, hopefully everything will be clean by tomorrow. Hopefully. Alright, let's half-ass put this back together. So we got a motor in there. Should figure out what tires we want to put on. Captain Crunch. That's going to wake the whole house up, TJ. So is Lexi excited to go race again? When is she going to race again? On Sunday? You could bring her to Pheasantland and let her try up there. Throw her to the wolves. Fruit Loops. I'm hungry now. I want something to eat. TJ, bring me cereal. I don't want cereal. I want something else. Bring me pizza. Alright, so that's one car. One car done. Forget you people. I got Mike and Ike's. Green. Elbow agrees with your food, always a good thing. So we don't need these tires for tomorrow. Those are stocks. Should be good there. You can't eat after 8. Why? Look, a red Mike and Ike. Those are the best ones, I think. Greens are pretty good. Right, that's a hard right rear. This is a right front. Oh, this is Mr. Left Front. And this is Mr. Left Rear. We should remark these. The paint's going away. Breakfast 2 hours ago. Now I'm having a steak. I could go for a steak. I had steak for the first time in I don't know how long. On 4th of July, so that was nice. Fasting makes you faster, I hear. Right? That's how Kyle's been so much faster this year. He's been fasting. Anti-rain dance. So hopefully she'll do well. I mean, she's been doing great as is. All right, so this is left front. Come on, pink pen. Left front. From set 1. Well, that's completely freaking illegible. Where is... There they are. Keto. Left front. Number 1. Left front, number 1. This is right front 4. That's set 4. All right, that one's pretty good. Left rear, number 4. Hard. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Hard right rear. Hard right rear. That's a hard right rear. Alright, what do we got here? Here. All right. 30 pounds in 2 months. That's pretty good. So, Cage, how's the racing been going? Have you guys been racing? You haven't talked too much about your racing lately down there, so what's going on? number 4, number 4. Well, that's not right. So that's right front. Only got 2 right fronts for that setup. Left front, number 4. That hasn't been used. Right front. Rear. Left rear. Your season ended. Oh, you missed it. Oh, that's right. You guys end the season really early because of the heat. What does this tire do? Looks pretty good though. Alright, well, we'll put it in there with that. Oh no. One. It's got a lot of paint on it. Oh, there we go. Wow. Weren't you going to come up to Ultimate and run a little bit, Paige? I mean, we've been pretty busy up there. I mean, we've been going up there pretty much twice a week now, haven't we, Kyle? You can come up here. I don't know how you can go that long without racing. Oh, look. More Mike and Ike's, Kyle. Red. Okay. Are you going to be doing it in the fall then? 1, 7, 4. There we go. Where do you need to win at? Ultimate? Yeah, you do. You've been very close. I was really shocked you didn't get the last one. I really thought you were. Next one, Kyle. Next Thursday night, you'll get it. Someone has to beat Saladay. Nobody has yet, so. If it's going to be anybody, it might as well be you. You don't want Lance Batdorf to sneak in there and get that win. Because that's what he'll do. So just an Albright. Let me see. I'm really curious what that post was about, Kyle. Come on, Internet. Nope, still nothing. Oh, okay, I understand that, Cage. New motor. Oh. Yeah, you have been knocking on that door. Let's just hope somebody doesn't shut the door on you before you get up there again. Oh, nice. Nice, Cage. I was trying to talk Kyle into that we should go and get an enclosed trailer. 50th? Are you that close to 50 already? Let's see. I'm going to RC Garage. And we're going to type in Kyle Warning. There we go. So you have, it says here 46 wins on RC Garage. So you really want to wait 4 more wins to get that. All right. Those tires there. Next. It's time for this big beast. So Kyle, Dave told me to tell you this one ran a 5.8. So this one's running great. You don't want to touch too much on this one. Motor looks awesome. Only we need out of this thing right now is a transponder. Would. I mean, you know. I know a couple tracks we could take you get 3 more wins, so that way you'll be on the verge of it, and then we just keep running ultimate every time until you get that win. I did put a shit ton of collars in this week. It was pushing very bad, but I got rid of that, so I might be able to take some collars out. Let's see. All right, man. This one won't need too much. Put some oil in the tranny. That should be in there. Yeah, it does. It does, Cage. I don't have a truck. I don't have room to put a trailer. That's the determining factor for me. For me to get a trailer, that would just cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, because now I need a much bigger driveway. But I would like a bigger vehicle to haul stuff around. Alright, I think that one's good for now. Alright. Bring the late model out. This and the 12T body, they both got to be cleaned before tomorrow, so. this one, we don't really have to do too much to it. I don't think we'll be running it anytime soon. Guess maybe the next time will be Ultimate on a Thursday. So let's see. Yeah, looks all right. So that one aside. Use some race ready products then on our body. There we go. So next, on road cars. Two Bass boats, kayak trailer for a 30-foot sea ray, and now a truck camper in my yard, and 3 trucks. Jesus. All right, yeah, Kyle, if you want to do that, we can do that. I mean, TJ and Matt will love that. Cage, yeah, yours doesn't sound that bad. Send you over to my dad's house. He's got a lot of junk there. He knows, and he keeps telling me, he's like, you know, one day I'm gonna die, and you got to deal with all of this. And it's like, oh, that's your revenge on me, huh? There's a lot of rubber in this car. Look at that. I can make a whole new set of tires. Phew. Gained about 10 pounds of rubber. Alright. Let's see here how the front diff's feeling. It's feeling pretty tight, which is what we want, so I don't think we need to really rip it apart. Might want to I think we might just want to pull the motor. I mean, we want to clean the motor out. So we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, that's, you know, that's not a lot of room, but yeah, my dad doesn't have a lot of room. Kyle, how many toolboxes do we count that my dad has just in his garage? Was it up to 12 or 14 or something? Come on here. Yeah, I know you got a good record running somebody else's cars. All right, see you, TJ. TJ's doing the opposite. He's eating breakfast before bed. I guess he's, you know, trying to not be hungry in the morning so he can skip breakfast. 12 toolboxes, yeah. So my dad has a lot of stuff there, and let's see, how many cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got about eight or 9 cars there. Now, a couple of them are mine, so I mean, I got to take credit for that. All right, let's pop this puppy out. get this ready. Might be running it Saturday or Sunday. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to run it Saturday. So I might have to skip running this class and just run 21.5 and USGT, because this one has a speed control that's illegal for Park Lane, not Park Lane, White Rose. So I would have to solder an XT60 on the other speed control, and I'm not doing that tonight or tomorrow. We don't have to take the fan off. All right, let's see here. It looks clean in there, but you better spray it out just in case. That off. We gotta take this. You missed 2X? What are you talking about, Kyle? Missed 2X. So for these things here, I mean, one time I tried spraying motor spraying here, clean out the motor, just figure, well, it's in there, it'll be fine. It really effed the plastic. Like, this motor plate just got all cracked up. So, and then it started grinding. So we don't want to do that again. So whatever we do, we don't want to turn this car upside down. Oh, Pop. Yeah, I know. Be nice if he came out and raced. But you know him. Always busy. My dad, he calls two-time, because he run the Firecracker 40 at Grandview twice when he raced up there. So he was pretty good for back then. So I don't know. He just didn't have no money. Racing sucks when you have no money. How about it, Kyle? You should know that by now. All your money got taken up in repairs this year. Oh, the old man's been doing some crazy stuff lately, so I don't know. I wish he was racing and keep him out of trouble. Plus, he could be our crew chief. What's this week? Oh, the Firecracker 40, yeah. Do you think we can get someone to give him a ride? See if we can get 3? Alright, so what we're going to do, if you ever play with Tamayas, we're going to re-lube the shocks. They're messy little things, aren't they? Oh. Alright. Before we go there, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. So I will be right back. Till then, you can sit here and look at this car and figure out how to make it faster, because I'd really like it to go faster. No, they don't run late models anymore. Alright, I'll still be able to watch the chat. But we're taking 5. There you go. Keep entertaining, Kyle. Say things.